Night number 7 of the 12-ish drams of Grinchmas.
The baker's dozen.
The baker's dozen, Bob. So anyway, the first 6 nights have been overall pretty good. There has not been, even the old fits wasn't offensively bad.
No, it was
like
just
the Distiller's Pride last year.
It was just bland. It was
Yeah.
just...
So that's been that's the basement, and there are people, no doubt, like it's $12, 12 or 13. But when you compare it to what we just had last night for $8.99,
that's got to be the runaway leader
man,
in affordability for this group.
Oh God,
that's crazy. That we were just kind of talking, like if they can do that, if Heaven Hill can make quality house for $8.99, and it is pretty
Not
good.
bad. Not bad.
What are we doing?
Why in the hell is everything else so expensive?
Yeah, that's where we're at.
We see through you, Evan Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Dram number 7, trying to find you the best under $20 bottle this holiday season. So let's just get right back into it.
Okay.
That is
It's
fruit. That is fruity caramel covered fruit. Almost like a berry. That's good. I don't.
I like the nose.
Yeah. It's thin. I'm going to assume that it's pretty low proof.
Yeah.
You got to dig for it.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than the old fits. If we're trying to find, is it basement dweller or not? I don't think it is.
This is probably another middle tier.
Yeah, it's.
He seems like a nice dram.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing just god awful about it. Jay, you kind of had a reaction on a palate.
It just goes. It goes soury sharp versus you're in the nose. You're like, oh, it's kind of sweet and berries, and then you get to the palate, and it's like that's kind of abrasive.
Yeah.
But not proof abrasive. It's just kind of just sour.
I kind of dig the nose, to be honest with you.
It was the high point. And I find, a lot of the stuff that I review, I like the nose, and then it kind of falls off, which is not atypical, but
I don't hate the finish on this. The palate is like the least of the deals.
Yeah.
Like the finish is a little bit better. There's a little bit of.
It's dry though.
It is. It's really dry.
Which I don't mind that. Okay, so then
we're still.
I'm right there. So I'm 9.5 going in. This is going to be a tough one. What are we giving this here? Are we?
I'm right with you. I'm sitting on 10 before we know where it's from and how much it costs.
And I'm at 11. So
we're right there.
I think that usually is kind of the teetering point between happy face and frowny face.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
I can't frown on this one because
face.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
This is just kind of that.
Yeah. Okay. Here it is. This is literally. I'm not moving it.
Nope.
It is just
split the
it
middle.
is.
It's not Hogs 3, but it's not Fighting Cock. It's somewhere in the middle there.
That's right.
Look over.
The whole farmhouse in here.
That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be offended by somebody who,
no.
Hey,
have a
you
go with this.
You want to try this? I would not be disgusted by drinking this.
I don't think so. But
would I buy a bottle?
Probably not.
Let's be honest, it's probably my bottle, and it's
probably half drink anyway.
You poor soul.
Yeah. All right. So it's middle of the road. We're not giving it a smiley face. We're not giving it a frown face because it's neither.
Oh boy.
This is not surprising. It's the top floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be top floor. Yep. Top floor. I told you this is not surprising to me.
So for those that aren't up to speed on all of the different brands here from Benchmark, what's different about Top Floor than the other few that I've seen running around here?
Well, Jimmy, that's a damn good question. And I got to believe that it comes from the Top Floor.
That is a big stretch, but I'll go with you on that one.
In
top
warehouse
shelf.
bleh
That's
of
fine.
Buffalo Trace.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Could very well be.
So this is the stuff that they pull from the Top Floor, aged not near as long, for the sole purpose of giving us
Yeah.
people who are out there looking for a sub $20 bottle something delicious to drink.
Fair enough. That is a good analysis.
You know,
We don't have to unpack it a lot,
no. So Benchmark does a lot of the things that we can't get here. We can get the Benchmark 8, which I think was in last year's Grinchmas. Did not really care for that. Well, hey, look at that. 12.
Yeah,
this
last year.
finished better than last year. The Benchmark 8.
So it's in the same Benchmark availability, same thing we talked about in the foolproof or whatever.
So Benchmark
Or
makes
bonded.
a bunch of, they make a single barrel, a small batch, a Top Floor, foolproof, bonded, and none of them are available here.
Okay.
We get the Benchmark 8, thank God.
No. No.
You've won a race you didn't want to be in the first place.
Hey, look, I won. Oh,
Congratulations.
Indeed. Having said that, then it's a 12 to 14 kind of on our availability scale, like always.
Value, that availability, I'm gonna give it another one of those halves.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, so was it available in Texas? Did you see the Top Floor?
I've seen almost all their stuff.
I can't give it anything other than a 2 then.
That whole bottom shelf there where all the Benchmark was, the one they didn't have was 8. But we can get that.
They saved
here.
that just for us.
Yeah, that's shipped straight to Kansas. Everything else goes to
thank
Texas.
goodness.
Well, last year, that Benchmark 8, I had it a 12. This one, 0 on the availability puts it at a 12. If you kind of give it our sliding scale, it's a little bit higher. So,
yeah.
The Top Floor is better than the 8.
Okay, so listen, here's where we're at with me anyway, and I'm trying to be with the availability. I'm trying to think, if it's not available here, can I still get it on a very regular basis? Meaning, can I go? I go to Kansas City a lot, so can I get it in Missouri? Can you guys get it in, literally, you're going to Texas. Between the two of you, you're going to Texas like once a month.
Once a month.
So can I get, if I need it or I want it that bad, can I have it here within a few weeks? And the answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where
it's not unobtainium,
Yes.
kind of color.
Whereas the Heaven Hill Quality House, for us, if we wanted that bottle, we would have to know somebody in Kentucky to get it and ship it to us. And that's the difference. That's the only reason that they're tied for me. I have them both at 13.5. But the
falls in there.
The fact that the availability for this Top Floor would be so much easier for me to get than that quality house.
Yeah.
But the whiskey inside the bottle, the Quality House is better.
Agree.
So there you have it. Top Floor, meh. I mean, you wouldn't be just put off and disappointed if you bought it.
Nope. Good, not great.
Yep.
That's night number 7. We'll see you next time. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Nitty-gritty.
There's a couple good ones left over there, like a couple really good ones left over there.
We're gonna trash them and just completely.
God, I hope not.
8 points.
Yeah, I just can't wait till that Ezra Brooks 80. Thanks for bringing that. See you next time right here, Pimple Whiskey.